Hello there, and welcome to Fulcrum and the Force. I'm Jim, and I've got a very exciting video for you today. Cut to the chase. It's about a lightsaber. 5 months ago at London Film and Comic Con Spring, I met a guy who had a stall there, a guy called Size Sabers, and we got chatting for probably a good half hour, and he was just like, because he makes custom lightsabers, and I was just like, one thing I would love is a custom lightsaber. Like these Hasbro ones, they're great, but they're not as good as the custom ones. I'd been doing a little bit of lightsaber training as well, and they need combat blades on them, so those blades that are on these, they're not that strong and they warp quite easily if you use them a lot, which is fair enough. You know, they're not built for fighting, they're built for display. So we got talking, and I did a rudimentary drawing. It was terrible. It was just really, it was the worst thing you've ever seen. It was just like, I want it sort of like this. I drew the end and I drew some bits. And I was like, I want this. And he was like, okay, well, let me see what I can do. A few days later, he comes back to me with a rendering, and the rendering is what I saw in my mind that I couldn't draw. So I was just like, amazing. That's the best thing I could hope for, is someone's taken my rubbish drawing and made it look good. And so I was like, yeah, let's do this. Let's get this custom saber built. And then the world happened, and it's been quite difficult to get the pieces from China, from America. It's just been really, really difficult to get all the bits. So it's been a little bit of a journey to get here. It wouldn't normally take that long. You know, 5 months is quite extreme, but it's been the most extreme 5 months in recent memory. So, you know, you have to be like, fair enough. You can't get hold of the parts. What are you supposed to do? You just do what you can. The frustrating part about it is most of it was done in like a month. And we were just waiting on a pommel and an extension piece. So we came back, we bounced a few ideas back and forth to see what we could get, because the pieces just weren't coming in. They just weren't available. They weren't being made, you know, like the world stopped. So what could you do? So we came back and forth, and we ran some ideas. We were just going back and forth. And we came up with the perfect solution that didn't really change the look of the saber at all, just changed how it went together. Perfect. So finally this week I got an email saying your saber is finished. I was very, very excited, because I'm looking forward to getting my saber, and it arrived today. So shall we just not waste any time, and shall I just show it to you? Here she is in all her glory. So this is exactly what I had in mind when I drew it. These bits, perfect. This sort of like angled top, rounded pommel, and a grip. Perfect. That was exactly what I wanted. We talked about colour of the blade, and I went with purple, because purple. Also, the button lights up with a white LED. That's customizable as well. You can change that to whatever colour you want. Have whatever colour blade you want. This is a removable blade. If you can see there's just a little Allen key bolt that you take off, and you can take the blade out, so you can see what the hilt looks like without a blade. And then, you know, if you want to change what type of blade you've got in there, you can. Literally just like that, just a tiny little screw, and then you're left with a hilt. Now, a lot of these custom hilts you can get with a little clip there, so it can hang on your belt. But for me, I didn't need that. I was just like, this is what I wanted. This is how I wanted it to look, and it's beautiful. It's so well made. It's heavy, and when the blade's in, it's got this really nice balance to it that really makes like maneuvering the blade very easy. It's really, really nice. Now it unscrews at the bottom, and in the bottom here is a battery pack that you actually get a charger for. So it's not like you're constantly having to put new batteries in it. It comes with a battery charger, so you can literally just take it out, plonk it on charge, and you're good to go. Which I think is the best way forward. Now, you probably noticed that there wasn't any sounds, because I don't want sounds. Sounds when you're making a custom lightsaber cost lots of money. Like, I don't know, it must be the electronics side of it, trying to get it all to work and all the sound fonts and whatnot, just to try and get, you know, the precise sound you want. But also from doing a little bit, not a lot, I'll be honest, but just from doing a little bit of training, sounds are annoying because they're there constantly. And just when you're trying to just do anything and just sound, it's just not the way you want it. So when you're using it for combat, or even for like display, like if you're using it for a display, you don't want sounds on there because they get annoying after a while. I'm not gonna lie. So sometimes, like, you can have with sounds, you can have the ability to turn them off. You can't on those ones. It just is what it is. But I figured we keep this one nice and simple, no sounds, because they're not needed. Like, and it just is what it is. A beautiful purple lightsaber. I cannot tell you how happy I am with this. I'm over the moon with it. It's everything I wanted from my own lightsaber. The weight is great, like I already said. The feel of it in your hand. See, now the problem with ones like that is they're designed to look good, not necessarily to feel good in the hand. Now, because especially that one, when you're trying to hold it, the button, the on-off button, really gets in the way and you can't hold it. I know the same can be said for Obi-Wan's first lightsaber. The bottom, the pommel, has all these little jutting out bits and it's just really uncomfortable to hold. Whereas this, your finger goes around there, really nice grip, and then you've got the grip down below, and it just feels, you know, it feels good. It just feels really, really good. Now, Sai does have pre-made sabers on his site. It's customsabers.co.uk. So if you want to check that out, check him out. He's also on Instagram, Sai's Sabers. But he builds them for you the way you want them to, and he's got such a good eye for it, such a good eye for design. When you go, I want it to look like this, you know, because none of this was, I'm not gonna lie, this bit is inspired by Luke's saber over there. You know, all the rest of it is kind of different ideas and different amalgamations from different sabers I've seen over the years and what I would like in mine. And this is exactly what I wanted. This is, I can't tell you how exact he made it. It's perfect. Like, I wouldn't say unless it was. I'd be perfectly honest with you, but I'm happy with what this cost. It cost me just under £300. So obviously it's not one of the cheaper sabers, but it's custom made. It's made completely to my specifications. This is my lightsaber. Like, that is Luke's, this is mine. And so that for me is worth the extra money at the end of the day, to have it completely personalised to me. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say except I really, really love it. What I did notice on the bottom is there's this cool, what's that, radioactive sort of sign on there. It's quite cool. So yeah, it's a tougher blade, makes no sounds, like I said, tougher blade, rounded tip. Because when you're fighting, always a rounded tip. Never get the pointed tips. Dangerous. Take someone's eye out. But there it is. I'll give you another nice, good close-up of it. Look at that. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Worth every penny. As far as I'm concerned, worth every penny. And the time frame was not Sai's fault at all. It was the world. It was just how the world was. So I'd like to thank him for knocking it out of the park, essentially. But yeah, go and check him out and check out some of the stuff he does. Buy one because you won't regret it. Look at it. Look how nice it is. All shiny and purple. Why purple? Purple's my favourite colour. and I've got a green one, and might have a red one coming from somewhere else, but purple. This one's mine, and I'm very, very happy with it. So that's it for this video. I just wanted to show you this. I was very excited when this came in the mail this morning. It's a good day. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for checking out this video. Obviously, like, subscribe, do the YouTube stuff, because that's what people do. Follow me on Twitter at Fulcrum Force, same on Instagram. But until next video, which will probably be a Lego video, unless I do another lightsaber video, I'm decided. That's it. So we are one with the Force, and the Force is with us. And thank you for watching.